Just what do you intend to do to me in here? For filing purposes, the Toyota family requires a DNA sample when you join the team. So what, are you gonna, like, jerk me off? What? No! Blood, spit, hair, any will do! Those antennas aren't your iPod Nano! You've done something with the original Joe! This is one of your minions! We could have kept this easy, Brother Michael, but instead, you've brought this hardship upon yourself. New Joe, please apprehend Brother Michael. You will not touch me with those wrinkles! Why the fuck do we have a window in this room? Here we go again. Another insane adventure. Everyone that likes the video will be cloned. This week's paint scheme designed by Gotcha Racing 18. When you trip on the sidewalk and you want to sue the city, you call Mrucz and Mrucz, NASCAR's nuttiest YouTuber. This picture makes me look like I just got in a fight and I got a fat lip. We have Dom DeLuise on the phones waiting for your call. Hashtag dial Dom. If you want to design me a paint scheme for my NASCAR 15 career mode, here's what you do. First up, join the Discord. Link down in the description. Career mode section in the Discord. That's where you head. You find all the info you need. There's a submissions tab. There's a template you gotta download. And then you design away and you upload the file. This scheme's immaculate. Thank you, Gotcha Racing 18, for the design. I'm gonna dial Dom and get Mrucz and Mrucz on my side, because I should be able to sue someone after the mental distress I suffered at Bristol last week. We wound up with a top 10 finish, but that was about the dumbest top 10 I've ever had. Buddy, I was running out the last 3 or 4 laps with 3 tires, damn near 2. Also consider that we had the loading screen of death on here in the NASCAR 15. We had to restart the race entirely. There is definitely someone that is going to pay for the severe shits that was done to my mentals. We hang on to the points lead, still up ahead by Candy Cane over 22. There's some parts in that sentence that should have been flipped. Ellen John is unironically in 3rd place, but he's out of the top spot by 47. That's a full freaking race. Chef Boyardee resides in 4th, and then it gets all discombobulated back here. Old Man Bushy was able to win Bristol, so another new winner out of 8 races. Pretty sure I mistakenly claimed that Blanket was the last driver in the chase right here, right now, but that is incorrect. It's wrong because we got another winner down here. We got the likes of Jim Yaley, who won Texas, but he's sitting all the way down in 27th. Jim, you've got to be in the top 30 in order for that win to count. So as we scroll back on up through here, the actual driver that's last in would be 15th in the standings. And then is Vic's Vapor Up with 195 points, so Blanket out of the chase by 2. But who gives a crap about any of this? There's still 18 races left. I really want to, but I'm going to hold off another week. After Richmond today, we're smooth sailing. We don't have any more short tracks to deal with for a while. But Richmond today is going to be a pain in the arse. This honestly could be the worst of the short tracks. Martinsville was bad. Bristol, not much better. I'm pretty sure Richmond is going to be bottom of the barrel, and we're going to be really freaking slow here today. After today, we are a quarter of the way through the year. Can you believe that? This shit is just flying by. Let's get this race started and over with. I don't think I'm going to have a good time. Let's get the video started. Let's go! This track is friggin' difficult in NASCAR 15 when you have a fully functioning race car. Never mind an undeveloped career mode car. Oh, wow. It's still tight. It was so tight through that entire couple of corners. This is going well. Nah, this is exactly what we're gonna be dealing with this entire race. My car kind of looks like Carl's Jr.
Hello.
Oh, I'm gonna get wrecked by myself.
Car inside, just looking. There's a spin right in front.
This is gonna be a hell of a time.
That's fine, man. I think that's fine. You just gotta get a little bit faster for the race. We'll get this stuff figured out. We'll be all right.
Would someone slow down?
Hello everyone, Mike Joy, Darrell Waltrip, and Fox Sports welcoming you to tonight's coverage of the Capital City 400 from Richmond.
Mike, most of the drivers consider this track to be their favorite. They love racing here. They like the open spaces that you have in the corners. You kind of get 2 or 3 wide. It's fast, but not too fast. Close, yeah, maybe too close.
Boy, that curving front straightaway, that takes its toll.
It does, Mike. It wears you out. This place is a lot more physical than it looks like.
When they started here in the early 50s, this was a half-mile dirt track. Now at 3/4 of a mile with a looping front straightaway, many drivers say this is the perfect combination of short track and super speedway. Let's find out.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing on the 3/4 mile track, boys and girls!
Thank you, Daryl. I've got a message to anybody that started behind me.
You suck, you jackass.
Closing on the bottom.
That was a hell of a save! We're underway at Richmond! It's a goddamn shock to me that I outqualified a single soul out here, considering how freaking tight this race car is. I got so much spit in my mouth right now. I didn't make any adjustments, though I probably should have before this race after qualifying. I should have done. What is all that brake bias doing? I didn't adjust the setup. I should have made. I'm assuming that it reverted back to the base setup that the game slaps in there. I had a qualifying setup that I threw in. I thought it would carry over to the race. I'm crazy, obviously, to think that the game would work in my favor. Knock out the rest of this brake bias here. I'm gonna be looking forward to that caution and that pit stop. We're gonna make one. Why? I mean, I'm not gonna complain too much because I needed the yellow. Bro, he continued along, just a little bit slower. People slow down all the time in the real NASCARs. You don't see cautions for them. Every lap of Danica Patrick's career, you would have had to throw a caution then. Beauty is definitely in the eye of the beholder on that one. So we got 5 more laps, a fuel and tire than everybody else, and also a freshly adjusted race car. I like that. Hopefully the friggin' thing actually decides to turn. I'm thinking we're gonna be all right now. It does feel better than it did right off the rip. Pretty sure though I could make some more adjustments to it, but we're more in the ballpark. I don't know, is like Booby Labonte upset with me? Like he was able to keep going. I can't imagine he could be that pissed. I'm considering opening Mrucz Cattle Farm because every time I hit the racetrack, there's nothing but beef. I couldn't do that because then I would look into the cattle's eyes and I'd be like, bro, I can't eat you.
On there work smooth.
All I can think about is that scene in Napoleon Dynamite with the farmer and the shotgun. Well, exactly what I anticipated. Not much motion for us here. How you doing, La Booby? La La Booby. We're stuck in the back is what I'm getting at. And this race isn't very long. I'm gonna be so damn happy once all these short tracks are out of our system. We've got to go back to all these places once more, so we got 3 more short tracks on the schedule. Where Bristol ain't gonna be for a while, Richmond, and then Martinsville, it's like on the tail end of the season. Like if I am legitimately not making any upgrades to the car the entire season, then yeah, I don't want to think about short tracks for a while. I was surprised, I was waiting for the yellow. What, he couldn't slow down? I'm assuming. Did he? Are you fucking kidding me? You saw him! Much like everyone saw me parked on this back straightaway. There's something in the AI's mind that tells them, hit the gas pedal harder. I don't know if I've ever seen a car fly at Richmond before. I decided to stay out. Now I'm kind of regretting that decision because I would have liked to have made some more adjustments to the damn freaking car. Like I said, I got it more in the ballpark, but I don't know how many balls we got, to be honest with you. Trying to make a few it's still so tight. What the hell? I can't wrap the bottom. I need to wrap that shit like some Christmas wrapping paper. You know, it's got like the nutcracker on it. It's got some Christmas trees and mistletoe. You know, I'm talking about the actual wrapping paper. Look out for potential wall pops. This is a track where I have experienced it before. Coming out of turn 4. AI do it, I've done it. You touch the wall in a certain way and he gets shooted down to the infield grass. One car that decided to make a pit stop. 2 cautions. Was it 2 or are we up to 3? Not enough for the 95. Okay, well that's understandable. It was the 95 that was on pit road. He needed a new fire suit. He shit it profusely in the last one when he flew at freaking Richmond. Nobody does that. Pole sitter hamster up behind me I hope that pole had barbed wire on it. Lost all of his track position. Candy Cane leads. It's been me or the 5 leading everything this year.
Time to go to work.
Fuck that cone. Jamai, and Chef Boyardee. Jamai needs himself a good run. Mans has been sucking tech. He's not even in the damn chase at the moment. He's like 19th, 20th, 21st in the standings. Damn, Jamai. You don't gotta do your favorite. Your favorite. I'm your favorite. Wait, what? You're my favorite. Doesn't my fandom mean anything to you? He smoked me. And like all the money I've spent on his merch over the years, like that meant nothing to him. What are we doing? We're slowing down. We got pit stops happening out of Mikey Walnuts. I just realized I have no idea when I took right front damage. That will be adding to the tightness for sure. We got a number of pit stops coming out of these AI. I can't believe it, Jamai. I love you, bro. I freaking love you! Okay. Now we're fine. I mean, that move that I put on Jamai just lost me 8 spots, but whatever. I'll move on with my life. I'll go find a new favorite. What the? Holy crap!
Keep working. Yep, caution's out. Roll out of the
I think that was a pit stop entry gone awry. Remember Texas a couple of weeks ago? I'm pretty sure it was something similar. It might have been the 26 one to get down to the pits. See, exactly, Danica. Exactly my point. That wasn't a caution for the wrecked cars. It was a caution for Danica's slowness. We're gonna make a pit stop here. I tried just about everything I could. Track bar wedge, tire pressure, fix the damage, fuel, 4 tires. I mean, I'm doing it all. Moves and moves. If you're in an auto accident,
Oh, man. Eyes on the prize.
there's nothing we can do for you. We're back under grease. Stacked in the outside line, not really going anywhere. That was,
3 wide.
it was a nice entry down into the corner. Danica, holy crap, you are useless. It was a nice entry into those couple of corners, but then I got onto the gas. Maybe I just got beaten. Oh my God, it sucks. Oh, it's still pushing.
We're in line with you.
We're good. Everything's fine. I gotta slow down so much to get around these corners. The super speedway, I think Talladega next week will be all right. But these short tracks are our bugaboos. Welcome back to Mrucz, presented by Gas Can Water. I just ran my fastest. Wow.
Driver in first, 2 seconds.
I thought I was gonna make it 5 wide right there. I was a bit nervous about that move. Vic's Vapor Up gonna kick my ass. Again, cattle rancher. That's my future. And I just shunted Jim Yaley. He probably didn't need that for his points. Car sucks. Bad run probably coming. This has been Michael Mrucz, Racecar, presented by Gas Can Water. I am gonna have to back my ass into a decent result. Second half of this race, you got cars that are deciding to make pit stops. Cars that stayed out on that last caution are now having to make green flag stop. Trust me, I don't understand it either. Why wouldn't you just all come
3
in?
wide, too high. Nobody's gonna make it easy for us today, buddy.
Well, now you can pay. The Booth, Ortho, Bug Beyond. Well, it's fitting because he's the bug-eyed dummy, and I just... You couldn't see it, but I stomped my foot. I squished that little cretin. I don't like things with antennas. Top 10? I'm in 9th. I'm up to B9. Damn, Mick Douche. You suck, you jackass. Get the hell out of the way.
3 wide, 2 outside.
I mean, that was a restart, and somehow McDouche comes out. You know, now that we've got this good track position, I'm hoping that we can hang. How you doing, Jim? Yeah, he wasn't happy with what I did to him before.
Get him next time, buddy.
Oh, this ain't going too well. This ain't going too well. That was a very exciting lap. Nothing went well for me. 31 is taking the fight to those Gibbs cars. Out front, leading. Cans if Carl's Jr., Bushy, I don't know who the hell else is up there. I can't see them anymore because they're so far ahead. What I'm thinking is we're going to have to make another pit stop before the end of the race in these final 20 laps somewhere. I mean, the tires wear out pretty damn quick, so that's why I'm thinking that's why. Move it, you! Oh, dear God. 4-wheel drift. If I'm burning off the tires like that, no doubt we're going to have to... Gonna have to make that pit stop. They're 5 wide.
Inside.
Go figure, that shit didn't work. Holy crap, who would have thunk it? 5 wide at Richmond didn't work, guys! Can you believe it? Why am I so drifty? I'm out here looking like Shane Van Cheeseburgers in a fucking rally car. It didn't help that we were constantly 4 and 5 wide at friggin' Richmond. Someone was gonna pay the piper eventually. I could make my final pit stop here. I'm thinking this could be the last one. Cannot believe how tight the car has been the entire race. I am taking out so much freaking wedge. Astonished at how low I have the wedge, and it still is not able to corner. Only 17 laps left. Definitely stretching this the rest of the way. We are not going to make another pit stop. Not everybody pitted right there. A number of them decided to stay out. We could wind up back in that top 10. Methinks. Another sexy entry. But hey, it didn't push up that time. Maybe I finally got something here. It's better. It's better than it's the best it's been all night. Because we're racing, I can't say day. I'm recording in the daytime, but it's nighttime at the track. Okay, I just wanted to make sure you were following where I was going. It corners for what? 4 wide. It's just, I fucked that cone up a little bit right there. It's good, 5 wide, okay. That just doesn't work out. Okay, now they've settled it down to 3 wide. Yeah, that's definitely much more manageable here at Richmond. Why does it do that? It's just like out of nowhere, the front end decides, all right, I'm gonna turn a bit more than you want me to. When I get people underneath me, that's always when things go haywire. When it goes really wrong. Like right now, I got Jebadouche underneath me. And this is gonna be a bad corner now because of me.
3 wide, 2 inside.
She was dead ass sideways. I sent it too deep. I had no idea, honestly, that my nose was even underneath the 3 car right there. More beef. All right, you got me? You got me. Okay, you got me. And the same damn thing happened yesterday. My face cam just decided to stop working clear out of nowhere. Stop recording me. All right, I think we're good now. This crapola race is a combination of things. 1, a car that has no upgrades to it. 2, an incredibly stinking difficult track in NASCAR 15. I knew that this was going to be such a chore. Honestly ready to take a taxi up to Washington, D.C. Take a lap in the reflecting pool and then go the hell home. What the fuck did I do to him? Now I damaged the back end. Now we're gonna have to fix that. You saw the damage it had. Did I cut across his nose? I feel like a lot of people are gonna pit, and I stand to benefit more. I'm in last right now, so nobody. Wow. Well, I'm at 35th now. That's better than last. The last I counted. The driver that I thought was my favorite is leading this show. He desperately needs a win. He's had a really rough go of it, and fuck that cone. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know how many fucking wide we were right there, but okay, there goes all the positions. At this point, I would have been better off making a friggin' pit stop. 2 to go. My fastest lap. I don't know how I pulled that out of my ass. More and more beef. Could be a very successful rancher. I think. I'm gonna get a nice big old plot out in Texas, and we're gonna cover that land with cow patties. 1 to go. Hallelujah. I wonder if I want to hang on to the points lead, or if Candy Cane is gonna have enough of a good run, and he's gonna take it away from me. I guess we'll find out in a couple of minutes. July is it? The chase. Yay. I guess. He's kind of a dick to me today. Turn off the radio! 35th spot is what we are able to muster up, to be honest with you. That's a pretty good run for us today. Yeah, that's not at all surprising. All right, we scroll on up through here. 95, I have no idea what the hell, who crafted his cornflakes. Maybe he's more of a chicken guy. Candy Cane could possibly have a tie between him and I. And then you got the rest of them. Most laps led went to Jubai, actually. 22, he led a third of the race. I don't know what the fuck the 2 of them are doing up there, but everybody else, for the most part, is normal. Didn't I say that we were gonna tie? 309 apiece for Candy Cane and I. I mean, you see that 5 car leading all the time, so it's not a surprise. Elton John still hangs on to 3rd. After that, no, it's still Chef Boyardee. He still has 4th most, but they put him in 7th for whatever the reason. Jomai, big time jump with that victory, locks himself up into the chase as long as he finishes in the top 30, which I think he will. And we'll scroll through and I will show you where everybody finds themselves after 9 races, a quarter of the season done, over with. Put the lid on the cookie jar. Shut the last page of the book, chop the tree down, plant another one, pave the driveway, build yourself a log cabin. 9 races are over. These two still hang on to those positions. He's up to 24th, so that's good for Jim. So 227 is the new magic number. If you're in the chase or not off a point, if you don't have a win and you're just looking at points, then you gotta have more than 227. And if you have less, that means, and you don't have a win, that means you're not in after 9 races. Ups wants to renew. Yeah, that's a cool sponsor. We want to keep them in the sport. FedEx is gone, so they can have a monopoly. What's that? Talladegg's, right? Talladega. Thank God. Thank God! The short tracks are over. I've had enough of that shit. I want to get back to the open, wide spaces, and I can let it all hang out. We got Talladega, Kansas, Charlotte. We got some good ones for us coming up, folks. So next up, I'm sure it'll be an exciting one, the Talladegas. Hope you'll join me for that next week. I'm done for now, but there are going to be so many more videos on my channel in the meantime. I hope you'll check those out as well. Thank you for watching. I love ya. Ow! Every single last one of you. Thank you for tuning in and allowing me to do this. I'll see you in the next thing that I do. Goodbye!